My name is Żaneta Wojciechowska-Łapaj. I live and work in Boston, Lincolnshire.
My name is Złotozara Nacheval and I currently live in Spalding, Lincolnshire.
My name is Ringaila Sadikita, and I live in Boston.
My name is Paweł Kutermankiewicz. I come from Poland. I came to England about 5 years ago. I've been in Boston for about 18 months now.
I was born in Bulgaria, in a city called Yambol, which is about an hour drive from the seaside, lovely Black Sea.
I was born in Vilnius in Lithuania.
I work for solicitors for a law company as an interpreter and translator. I work for doctor surgery as a receptionist and translator sometimes, and also in a spare time I do voluntary job for CVS in Boston.
Currently I'm working for Boston College. I also work for a community centre in Spalding, and I also run, together with my friend, we run 2 karate clubs in the area of Boston and Spalding.
My current job is a police community support officer based at Spalding Police Station, and I'm currently covering Spalding Town Centre.
I have a degree in law and management, bachelor's degree, and then I studied further, so I have a master's degree now as well.
I'm a professionally trained teacher. I studied to be a teacher. Back there in Poland, I'm 45 years old now. So quite a lot of experience behind.
Back in my home country, Bulgaria, I was studying law and I actually nearly graduated because I came over here to UK after my 5th year. So studying law for all these years, I wanted to, and I was quite interested to see the legal enforcement and the legal side of it, if you get what I mean. So I've decided to give it a go and apply for this job and be part of the police family.
I mean, like, I used to come to UK, like I said, it sounded for shopping, but not only for shopping, just for long weekends, and the flights were cheap and everything, but it's not, I wasn't even looking to come to UK to live. I mean, like, just was out of the question. When I finished my university, well, I was jobless for quite a bit, half a year maybe, and I found a job in a court. I was a secretary there. The pay was really low, and I knew that I have to do something to you know, like to get a better pay, just because I needed to pay bills and, you know, all that kind of things. So I applied for many places, and I got a job with the Ministry of Transport, and then I became a junior auditor.
I had a dream when I was in primary school, but, well, I wanted to become a pilot, military pilot, but when it came to the tests and things, I turned out to be too tall for that.
When I first came to England, it took me 2 months to find a proper job, and finally I found a job in a factory. It was 9 miles from Boston, so I had to buy my own transport to travel to and from work. And then I started working for the golf club. I was doing bar and catering job for them. I was working for transport office for a few months, and currently I work for solicitors and the surgery.
Initially, I came to UK on a 6-month program of exchanging students from Eastern Europe, and initially I was planning to come over here and work in a farm and improve my language skills. So at the time I didn't have any intentions to come to UK and seek for a permanent job and life in UK.
Oh, it was an impulsive decision. I decided on Friday that I will come to England, and I flew over 2 days later. It was on Sunday, and I thought that I would stay just for 2 months, but I'm here for 8 years now.
In my family, there's been a couple of cases of migration, like my aunt, she went to live in the United States many, many years ago. My brother came to live in the UK, so 2002, something like this.
I loved the job, I really did, and I soon became a chief auditor. I wasn't looking for a job anymore, the job was looking for me. I mean, like the employees were looking for me then. It felt good. I felt good doing my job, I was confident there, and so on and so forth. I changed my job, I became head of internal audit unit. And then, one day after work, well, as usually we used to meet with friends and so on and so forth after work to go somewhere for a meal, and I met a Bostonian man. I was home. It was just initially it was just a nice friendship, you know, just somebody to chat to and so on and so forth. And he stayed there for 5 weeks or 4 weeks, I can't remember now, but he tried to learn Lithuanian for some reason, and he didn't succeed. He doesn't speak Lithuanian, but those 4 weeks we spent a lot of time together in evenings, and you know, chatting and visiting, going around Vilnius. I was showing places for him. I don't know when everything changed, that friendship became not friendship anymore. But when he came back here, I mean, like when he went back here, we started talking in evenings, every evening on Skype. And that friendship really developed. He started visiting me in Vilnius. I came in here on several occasions to visit him here. So those trips were almost every month.
Well, I don't have a lot of family left. There's my kid living in Poland, but he's also sort of looking towards the West, be it UK or Australia. He wants to study abroad. He is, and he's going to do it, I know it. So please expect another one.
2 years passed like that, and we thought that we have to do something about it. It wasn't good enough just, you know, like to have a, yes, just live in the plane, really. Initially, he thought that he is going to live in Lithuania because he loves the place. I don't know why, but he finds there very comfortable, and he finds there. I think he's, I don't know. He says I'm myself there, so for him it's, I guess, I don't know. It's his comfort zone there. So he tried to look for a job, obviously. Without Lithuanian language, he wasn't able to do anything. There was a chance for him to maybe to get a job in big international companies where English is working language. But then his qualifications were not enough and things like that. So the only really decision could be made, it was me coming here. It was difficult, it was tough, and I remember I thought I can't do that, and I can't just drop everything like that and just come. But I guess in a half year, you know, talking every day about it, you just accept. You just take it like, yeah, I can do it. Why not?
My whole family live in Poland. I I'm here just on my own and with my husband and my 5-year-old daughter.
I spent a year and a half working in building industry, either as a builder or then as a manager of works and a builder, because I did many things myself, which I'm proud to say I learned. And then I found a teaching job in one of the language schools in London, and I spent 2 years teaching for that school. And then in summer 2011, I moved over to Boston.
I can say I'm fluent in 4 different languages, which even helps, when working with these people, understanding their needs and helping them, in their day-to-day life.
So I guess 3 months was like a holiday to me in here. But then you start longing your job, activity, something. I became quite frustrated about everything.
After my 3 years visa expired, after the 4th year, I've applied for indefinite leave to remain. That was the process, to go through. And I did get my indefinite leave to remain straight away. Unfortunately, at the time Bulgaria was not a member of the European Union, so I had to do everything from scratch. I had to pass the driving test again and get my English driving license, not exchanging driving licenses just for £50. And I started doing my study over here with the Open University, studying English law. I still got 1 year to complete to get the diploma and do everything else from scratch, I suppose.
I don't feel a lot of strong links with Poland at the moment anymore. I mean, this is my place. I live here.
He talks about it quite often, to actually go back to live in Lithuania. I'm thinking, we'll finish the house. He says, we'll sell it and he'll go there.
I like being here. I like England. I feel that my home is here now. So I like English people, and I like the Boston life.
There was an international seminar in karate, and I spent some time there, and they showed me around the city, they showed me the college, and that was that feeling, like, yeah, that's a place I'd like to work. That's it. That was that. The rest of the time I took to sort of prepare myself mentally and sort of financially, life-wise, and all the other ways.
And then, obviously, I quite like being independent. I quite like being over here. So I've applied for my visas, I've sorted out my legal status, and I've stayed ever since 2001. I do visit my home country a few times per year if I get a chance for a holiday, but my life these days is over here in UK.
Basic things, but I managed to find a very good place to live. I'm happy with. I managed to find a good job with lots of prospects. I opened a new club. I have made 1 specialisation qualification so far, and I'm just finishing the 2nd, because I also study. We have organised about 10 different events, and so on and so on. Loads of things are taking place.
I dream to be a legal executor in the future. That's why I want to continue my job for solicitors.
When we are planning holidays, sometimes I have to get him back on track, and he's saying, okay, so for Easter we're going to Lithuania. I said, yes, we were during Christmas in Lithuania, maybe we should travel somewhere else, And I have You know, like just to, yes, I would like to visit my family quite often and everything like that, but it would be nice to see other places as well. And his first option is in Lithuania then.
Obviously, we're looking at all kinds of difficult situations, but on the other hand, new businesses have been created.
I love the country and I love the life in Boston, and I think that everything is possible in England.
One of the first impressions when I was traveling to Boston is such a deserted place. Few people. So it does need new people, new blood. It does.
Possibly one day I see myself as being a regular constable. I'm working towards it, and obviously, you know, by being a PCSO, it helps to get a lot of experience for it. So that's what my intentions are, one day to be a regular officer, police constable, continue working with the community and helping people.